Alright everybody, it's ET. I think I'm streaming? Yeah, I think so. Man, it's been a couple hours already. Put in some good time in. Gonna put in a little more good time tonight. Probably one more hour. Let's see, if I click on this guy, it's probably gonna be loud. Okay, I think I did it before it clicked in. Cool. Okay. Oh, I still got some Discord messages. Let me check that out. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just checking out some Discord messages. Alright, so I think. What do I think? I think we got the flow here. Now it's a matter of like filling this out with content and maybe a little bit of changes. So, okay. So, alright. Oh, the NPCs are not here. But anyway, this one we're going up and we'll just hit that button and then we'll fly away. And now we're flying through space. And now we are talking to people about everything being normal. And here we go. We're going to talk to you guys. Everything seems to be normal. Let's get some rest. We're flying through space. Everything still seems to be going as planned. Flying through space. And then we're just going to interact with that. This is where we're going to have the explosion. So I'm probably going to see if I can get that going. Okay, so this is the 14th. Alright, this is where everything starts going crazy. I might try to have a little camera shake action going on here. Okay, let's do the timer thing, or a dependent thing. So on the scene where it's gonna explode, this guy. Man, I really want to add like stars to space. Let me see if I can do that. I know this is like totally a tangent, but it's just something I really want to do right now. I think I can do it. So in order for me to do this though, we're gonna have to draw some stars, and I'm gonna draw them right here on my tablet. Let me just go to done and home, and I'll go ahead and share the screen with let's see, air server, is this running? Yeah. Alright, air server is running. Are you still there? Okay. So it's now running. There it goes. I'll bring it down some. Okay, So let's go ahead and create a new dock. I think I'm just going to create a whole bunch of random stars, so that shouldn't be too hard. Some might just be little circles. Oops. Some might be these things. I'll have some like natural rotations in them. Make a bigger one. Yep. Might make just some blobs. Those might be like clouds, I'm not sure yet. I think that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and put that as like, export as PDF. Let's just call this LD 46 stars. Put it to files. Put it on my OneDrive. Just LD 46. Sounds good. Okay. I think that should be good. Okay, so hopefully that saved here. And I'm gonna have to open it up in Inkscape. So let's make a new dock. And in this new dock, let's put the stars. Alright, there's our stars. Let's ungroup this. So I can just delete that and hopefully, yeah, that's nice. Can I ungroup this? Maybe ungroup this again. How do I feel like this could be ungrouped some more? Ah, is this pixels? Oh, it's pixels. How did I get this to vectors last time? Didn't I get vectors? Or maybe they were never vectors. They were vectors. Was I painting with the wrong brush? It's very possible. That was a live brush. Man, I should have drew with the vector brush. Did I draw the other one with the live brush? I hope not. That would suck. I mean, I'll still just use what I got, but would suck. Let's see. It is huge. Yeah, it's probably... I'm gonna look. Still hold that hope. That it's, vectors. Please be a vector. Please be a vector. I know you're huge. Oh, that looks like vectors. Thank God. Alright, cool. Okay. So, let's go ahead and share my screen again. Let me put this under the keyboard. Okay, cool. Screen mirroring. Air server. sure it's running. Here we go. I'm gonna try to make this bigger. And let's get it going. Alright, so this didn't really work, so I'm gonna just delete this layer. Delete this layer. And make a new layer. Hopefully this will work. Alright, so let's, yeah, this is better. Just drawing some with like arms, drawing some without arms, drawing some circles, maybe draw some blobs. Kind of hoping I can just randomly select these things. Alright, I'm actually going to try to put this color on here. So I'm going to hide this layer and I'm just going to make a layer under this and I'm just going to color it. I realize that's probably the best thing to do here. I should have, you know what? I should make this visible, but fill it with like a dark gray. Okay, how about this kind of layer? Pixel is fine. Okay, and so now when I'm painting with this guy, here, let's lock this layer, and go ahead and erase this guy. And go back to this. Maybe just a little bit bigger. It says you're painting, but I don't see it at all. Oh, I'm painting it the wrong color. Okay, like that. That looks good. Alright, just painting these stars. Ooh, yeah, I kind of like the idea of just bleeding out the lines a little bit. That's fun. I like the idea of not being completely painted in. I kind of like that a lot. I might do a little bit of erasing too on the edges. Some with negative space and some with positive space. Trying to do this as fast as possible. I don't know if I need this many different kinds of stars, but I'm doing it. Alright, so those are different kinds of stars. I'd probably add some opacity to that. Oh yeah, I probably said I was going to do some erasing on it. Let's do that. So like, just get the edges here. I don't think I want them here. Just checking some stuff. Yeah. Alright. Going. Alright, that's fine, right? That looks okay. So let's go ahead and delete this layer. Delete this layer. Now we got the white and the black, right? Yeah, cool. So we have two different layers. I'm gonna see what happens if I just export that like this. Saving it to my OneDrive. And hopefully it's there. Okay. That looks good. Alright, I'm gonna just close this out. Close that out. And close all of this out. Okay. So nice. We got that going. So if I bring that in now, that should hopefully be. Oh yeah, that looks much better. If I ungroup, that might be the whites. Yeah, I think so. So if I just made a square behind this and then put you all the way in the back. Yeah, oh yeah, see, I already screwed up the layers. Just undoing. Is this what is this song? Is it just Final Fantasy? Yeah, I recognize it. Final Fantasy V. Yeah, I'm just gonna like it. Okay, yeah, so if I put that in the back, you can see that's the white and the. I will just export this as one image, but eventually, yeah, that's fine. I'll just export this as one image. I think I'm just working off the desktop. Ludum Dare, assets, images, just different kind of stars. Is that what I want? Guess so. Okay. Going to Unity. We should have stars. I'm gonna say there's multiple stars in this file. Yep, apply that. How's your auto trimming work? If I say auto, not bad, not bad. I want to fix a few of them. Oh, I'm not doing the right thing, I guess. Okay. Anyone else look way off? That rest look pretty good. Okay. Let's apply that. So now we got a bunch of random stars. So what can we do with a bunch of random stars? I guess apply them randomly with different rotations. Uh, so let's just make a star spawner. And let's see what we can do. I'll be a script. Random star spawner. And we'll just have a public list of sprites. And maybe a public vector to min. And a public vector to max. And on enable, on disable. This is what I'm gonna do on disable. For each var, for var I equals 0, I less than child count. No, let's do it the other way. Transform that child count minus 1. I greater than or equal to 0. I minus minus. We're just gonna say destroy transform that get child I dot game object, and you just destroy all your children, right? But on enable, we're gonna say, I guess we should say how many. Public int number of stars. I'll just say like 50 stars. This could be min position, max position, public float min scale, public float max scale. I'm just gonna say like 0.5f and 1.5 or 2f, I guess. I think that's fine. And then I'm just gonna say for int I, or var I equals 0, I less than 50, I plus plus. And let's see, we can say, we're gonna just create a new star game object equals new game object star star game object dot add component sprite renderer star sprite renderer, and star sprite renderer dot sprite is just going to equal a random sprites random dot range 0 to sprites dot length or count, yeah. Okay, and so now you just get assigned a random sprite. Oh, and don't forget to add that to star game object dot transform dot set parent transform. Okay, so that will add it to this guy. Alright, so now we have a star spawner. I guess we should make it random scales and random. So, okay, random scale is equal to random range min scale max scale var random position x equals random dot range min position x max position x, and random position y is going to be min position y dot max position y, and then you say transform dot local scale equals vector 3 1 dot times random scale, and transform dot local position or just position equals new vector 3 random position x random position y and 0. Okay, so I think that that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. This should be number of stars. Okay, so now we have a way to generate all the stars. I'm gonna say random rotation equals random dot range 0 f to 360 f, and var transform dot rotation actually dot Euler angles equals new vector 3 0 0 random rotation. Okay, I think that looks good. I think that feels right. Let's keep it going. Random star spawner. Yeah. Let's go ahead and add the random star spawner on you. And then I gotta give you a bunch of sprites. So in my images, I should have these sprites. Just grab them all. Go to star spawner. Alright, I'm gonna lock that. Grab these guys and put them right in here, 0 through 25. Okay, then I can unlock that. So star spawner, we have all 25 stars. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, it's spawning probably all the stars there, but I haven't really specified a range of like min and max. So here for the min and max, I think I'm just gonna have to guess, or I could just make a new empty object and move it myself just to figure out where the ranges are. So okay, this game object here at the bottom left, it's about, I'll say 553, and that should be about 553, right? Okay, cool. So -5, -3, 553. So that's about right. And if I do it again, oh, I could just should be able to just do it from here. Alright, stars are way too big, but I think I can just change that here by making this like, if you're like 10 times too big, I can make you like 1,000 pixels per unit. Yeah, that's looking better. I guess in that case I could make this Alright, well there's a few things I want to do. I kind of want to make this kind of a dark blue now, if that's going to be like what we're doing here. Like, yeah, high contrast, dark blue. And that way I think you should be able to see the blacks on the stars. Stars are still pretty too big, so I want more of them, and so I want like maybe like 200 stars, but I want the scale to be even smaller, but maybe that's just this problem, so I'll make you like 2,500. That's looking better. Let's see, I'm gonna maximize this. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. That looks random enough, I think. What I might do is have an alpha, a random alpha. That could be just a random range between 0 and 1. And I guess we can just say sprite renderer dot color equals. So I have color equals white. And color alpha equals random alpha. And then just sprite renderer dot color equals color. So I have it 0 to 1, so hopefully we get a good assortment. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Might up it. Let's give it even 300 maybe? Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I did good there. Alright, so that's our space. Man, now I feel like I should make the Earth and the Moon. This is what I'm also gonna do. I'm gonna kind of expand it out to like -10, -5, 10, 5. Maybe make this like 500. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Okay. Uh, so I have, yep, stars everywhere. Um, that's a cool star spawner thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my prefabs for space. Star spawner. Let's look at our next space. So that's one space. This space, I think we need to like be as if we're. Oh, you know what? I think I also want to change the background. Here, prefabs, scenes, space, space. This background, did we change that color? Yeah. let's just throw this in here as a prefab variant. And I'm just gonna call you like space. Background is fine. But our space scenes should actually use this. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to 5, delete this background, and use our space background. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and add our star spawner too. I'll put that right under background. Background is way in the back. I really think the sorting order should be like right above the background. So just take this +1. So sprite renderer dot sorting order equals this, but maybe like, or just maybe like 10,000. Okay. Okay. Now, if I want the illusion of the illusion of movement, let's make that movement illusion. So really, I'm just gonna have the star spawner here. What I'm gonna do is just duplicate star spawner. I'm just thinking. The star spawner is gonna have a bunch of children. So let's just start making one script first. Just moving the actual star field over. So we'll just say, yeah, let's just call it the same thing, movement illusion. Public, I'm just gonna get a transform. So we have a max X and a min X, and I'm just gonna go like, I'm gonna move the whole thing over until you reach what you need to reach. I'm gonna just say var x equals transform that position dot x. If x is less than or equal to, no, just less than min x, just go ahead and say transform x equals max x. That seems fine. Else if x is greater than max x. I don't think I'm going to do anything on that one. So you basically just keep clipping back. And then we just say transform dot position equals, we better just get the whole position, equals transform dot position. If position dot x is less than that, position dot x equals max x, go ahead and put the position back inside the object. And then we say, oh yeah, position dot x minus equals, I guess we should have a speed variable, public float speed equals 1. Then we just say minus equals speed times dot delta time, and so it just moves back like at 1 second per unit, I guess. And yeah, we'll see if that works. I noticed that we didn't put it in here. Let's call this scroll X, scroll wrap X position. Okay. Scroll wrap position X, great. We're gonna move this guy. This guy is not gonna exist for right now. So let's see what happens. So I don't see the stars. Oh, here they come. So, yeah. Oh, I'm moving my own transform. That's a problem. Okay, let's go ahead and say this is repeat.transform. Yep, alright, and let's try it again. So this is moving to like 0. And then it resets. So I think this where are you when you start? You're at 0, so you should be getting to 10 right away. But I don't think that's what I want to do. So I guess I want the min x to be like -10. Yeah, or maybe -20 and 20. And I guess we just offset this guy. We're going to duplicate this guy. And we'll do star spawner 1. And we'll just put star spawner 1 in here. And this guy is going to go from like 0 to 40. No, 0 is going to be you, but you're going to go to 40. Is that what I want? I don't know why they're different in all the coordinates. Oh, because I'm doing the center. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the pivot would probably be better. Why is the Y different? Alright, I'm getting the transform. And then I'm just subtracting x by the speed. If x is less than min x, you go over there, then I'm just putting it back in. Nothing to do with the y here. And what about these random star spawners? Anything to do with transform? We're making a new star object and we're just putting it on there. But I don't think I'm changing. I know. I must be setting transform. Yep. That's so weird. So the stars weren't actually changing? Okay, anyway. Star game object dot transform dot local scale. Ah, yeah, that's. So I'm like adding it and I'm moving transform around. Interesting. That's interesting. Alright, so I might be doing this too long. Okay, well, good to know. You're negative 10 to 10 and negative 5 to 5. I think my y is fine. Maybe I can just do this instead of being 20 away. Maybe you could just go 10, 10, and you could be 0 to 20. How does that work? I think that's gonna work fine. Oh, except, yeah. Maybe go back a little further. Because like once you hit 0, you're gonna go. Like I think the negative, oh, the negative 10 is not great either. You need to go to like negative 20, right? Because if you're 10 long, you probably need to go to negative 20, then you'll start off at 10. Yeah. So I might need a third one? Unless I could time it just right, so... Oh, sorry. What? FFS, I can't keep the player from throwing things through walls. Why you no read Discord? I demand you pay attention to me. Well, at the beginning of the stream, I did look at your Discord, and I just didn't respond in Discord. But you see, if I click on Discord, you're right here. And you named baby something, and that was the reason for your errors. Anyway, yeah, sorry. It's late, man. Give me a break. Alright. So... -20 is definitely the way to go for this first one. Right? And then I'll just start you back at 10. Sure. And I'm going to put you at 10. And put you maybe at -10 as your... This is wrong, but we'll just give it a quick shot. So star spawner 2. They're both in the same spot. Oh, maybe I start it later? Like, you guys keep the same -20. Alright, you are definitely 20 long. So if I say at -20, you should show up at 20. I think these ranges have to be the same. No breaks, only crunch time. All crunch time all the time. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna just make you start at like 20. So this probably means I have to say plus transform.x. Transform.position.x. I guess I should do that in the random. Both, I guess. Okay, that way, wherever I'm starting, it will take that into account. So if I'm starting at 20, it will hopefully take that into account. Generate 10 here, 10 by 10 here, and nicely go here. I hope that works. The goal is once I reach the middle, I guess, you basically start up. Yeah, I think this is working. Alright, let's go through it quickly now. Let's speed it up by 5. Nice. So it looks like I got the star effect going. Very nice. Okay. So that's working nicely. Okay. Um, let's sigh, Bamboy says. Having more issues, Bamboy? I might just change these to 250. Hope it still looks okay. I think so. Just less game objects, you know. Alright, we'll just call this scrolling stars. I might use this everywhere. So that's in space. We have scrolling stars. I might just use that everywhere, even in like the first space scene, but it'll be really slow. Yeah, save that. So instead of star spawner, we'll do scrolling stars. Scrolling stars, but it could be like 0.01. Yeah, that looks really nice. And that way it's kind of like feels alive, right? The space feels kind of alive. It's just slowly moving. Okay. I think that looks good. And yeah, that looks good. Okay. I may do the same thing for ground control. Unsure. Let's go back to the main menu. This is going to be like the blue background. Okay. Oof. Telling a story and a game jam is hard. Alright, so, yeah, let's, like I said, we're trying to get the game logic all out of here, so let's make sure we can get that. So, I think this is the right interaction. 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 This is like on all this extra, all the other stuff like me talking to people is extra, but it's definitely the right thing to do. I think that's the right interaction. Same thing. Okay, cool. Let's spruce up our next space scene using the right background. Then our star spawner. And that's the same with our previous. Oh, maybe not a star spawner. Scrolling stars. So That's scrolling stars. Um, yeah. This is the right interaction, right interaction, right interaction, right interaction. Yeah. Yep. This is the one that needs a timer or some kind of event to change the scene. So, I think I wanted to drift. Okay. Uh, so I think 6 is fine. It's 7, the space explosion scene, that's gonna need some work. Uh, the simple work is changing the backgrounds to something that's a little bit nicer looking with our nice new scrolling stars in background. That should be easy to do. And then like I'm gonna script an animation that kind of does everything. It's gonna trigger a particle effect, shake the camera, trigger the particle effect, and what else? And then wait a few seconds and load the next scene. Alright, so let's make a script. This is the space explosion scene script. And I'm just gonna make something called the scene script. And that's really just gonna be like, this is the hard-coded script that we wrote for this. Alright, so we're gonna have a fly through space delay. I'll just say 1 second. Then we're gonna have a camera shake duration. That's gonna be 1 second. Public float. I feel like I have sunglasses on my head, but I don't. So we have public camera shake duration, and then fly. Maybe some dialogue. Spaceship delay, 1 second. Just recovery delay, 1 second, and then that's a float too. And finally, has red dialogue. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I might do coroutines for this one. Alright, so if current coroutine does not equal null, go ahead and say current coroutine, stop coroutine, current coroutine, and then current coroutine equals start coroutine. Let's just say do nothing, or fly through space. Yeah, I don't need to actually pass that. Just an I enumerator, okay. So private I enumerator fly through space. I don't need the delay. Just fly through space. I enumerator. Okay, this should just say fly through space. Right. Could I just yield wait? I'll just say yield return new wait 4 seconds fly through space delay, and then I just say coroutine current coroutine equals start coroutine, and the next thing we're going to do is camera shake. Then I want to go ahead and create a method for camera shake. And this is going to be an I enumerator, and public camera shake I'm going to go ahead and create this. It's going to be a mono behavior. And I'm going to say camera shake dot enabled equals true. Yield return new wait 4 seconds, and then just camera shake duration. I'm gonna say spawn explosion, or explode and camera shake. And so I guess we're gonna also need public game object explosion. So I'm going to say create, no, instantiate explosion. Oof. And then once this is done, we'll stop shaking the camera. Maybe I'll even destroy the explosion. And current coroutine equals start a new coroutine, and we'll call this recovery delay. just recover. And in recover, what we're gonna do is just return, wait for seconds. Recovery delay. And, oops, forgot to make it new. And then finally, we just say read dialog. And for now, what I'm going to do is just go to the next scene. Okay. Oof. I'm going to add this camera shake script. This camera shake script is also going to have a reference to camera on validate. If not camera, camera equals get components camera. And this is hiding camera, so I'm going to go ahead and say that's new. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. And so, maybe something great. So okay, we got the camera shake. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the camera starting position. So on enable, camera starting position equals camera that transformed that position. And then on disable, camera that transformed that position equals camera starting position. Easy. Is that what this is? I'm really digging this music. That was really good. Oh, that was Celeste. I really liked Celeste. cool. I am still wearing down, but not out. Alright, so camera script shake is in here. Punch you in the feels. Why? There's no reason. I don't have any of those anymore. They're gone. Alright, explosion. Let's make a fake explosion, and then we'll make it real later. So the explosion is going to be this particle system. Wow, so incredible. I'm going to make the duration a lot shorter, and the start lifetime a lot shorter, and the start speed a lot smaller. No, I want it fast. So I want it 3 times faster and 3 times, yeah. I want it to emit a lot at a time. I want it to not be as many. I want it to be, let's see, restart. Alright, stop. Play. Oh yeah, don't loop. Wait, it seemed like you're still looping. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, for the duration. Let's just do it for 0.1. And yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, I see. The shape, I need it to be a lot smaller. How about 1? And the inner radius 0.1. 0. Oh no, the angle, 25 is fine. The radius, 0.5. 0.3. 0. 0.2. What is happening? Why can't I think straight? I mean, that's what I'm asking for, so that's good. Oh, is it like I'm going to 3D space? Ah, yeah, it's coming out at me. Let me not do that. Let's just do like a hemisphere. Oh gosh. Okay. But the radius is like 1. Nope, let's make it like 0.1. 0.5. It's better. 0.25. Alright, so that is something like what I want. It's not quite what I want. And the size over lifetime, I do want that to change. Kind of want this to be like a... Undo that. Can I add a key point? Yeah. Yeah, something like that maybe. I think that's how I want the shape. Should it be a little longer? Not just 0.333 seconds. So I'll make it like 1. But then I'd probably have to slow down that speed. What if it's a really slow? And then slow down that speed even more. Oops. No, slow, half. Okay, even slow it down even a little more. And make it 3 seconds? Maybe that's 4 seconds. Because this is not an action game, this is more of a story game. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. Still way too huge. Probably have to change the scale to like 0.5 or something. Nah, let's go ahead and keep it big. And maybe even take up more screen, so faster, I guess. Oh. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. I see you want to spawn the explosion yourself. No problem. I got it. Space explosion is right here. You can delete that. Scene script. Here's your explosion. And the scene that we're going to load at the end of all of this is 8, whatever that button is doing. Ground control. What did I do wrong now? Destroying assets is not permitted to avoid data loss. Alright, so I'm trying to probably destroy the explosion prefab. That might be what I'm doing accidentally. Yeah, so we're gonna have to say this is the explosion prefab and you're the explosion. But then when we're ready, destroy the explosion. You know what? The explosion can just suck it. It's fine. The whole scene's gonna go away. I don't need to worry about it. Alright, so all that is way too quick. So, but we can mess with it. So I'm gonna say you're gonna fly for 3 seconds. You're gonna shake for 3 seconds, and then we're gonna give you 5 seconds to recover from what just happened. So, 1, 2, 3, and then we recover. Okay, it definitely is exploding now, so that is a good sign. Maybe I could do camera shake tomorrow. Alright, so here we go. Interact with that sucker. Interact with this sucker. That sucker. Click on this guy. And so now we're just flying. Ground control. Everything seems to be fine. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go here. would really love to do a crossfade. Man, I think that'd be so good. I'm gonna have to do it. Basically, the fade, the black, and the crossfade is what's gonna tell the story the way I want it to be told. What's up, YT Animation? How's it going, man? I am passing out, so glad you're coming in to say hi. Okay, that's this, and then in the command module, we can continue the story. And then all of a sudden, poof, camera shake, and maybe some dialogue pops up. And then we're here, we can't change the scene, we gotta talk to people. And then once we talk to the right people, we go hit that switch. The crew is gonna have to go into here. And now we're in the lunar module. And now in the lunar module, we have to change our coordinates. We fly around the moon is the next thing we're gonna do. So maybe I need to set up that scene up a little better. Yeah, let's set that scene up a little better. And then we have to set up the next thing. And one more coordinate check. And then get back to that console. We're landing onto Earth. So you see everything kind of separate. And final. And then victory screen. Okay. Gameplay is almost just about done. It's getting the content in there. Oh yeah, I probably do have a major stream delay. So you're making games about protecting memes from like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm using Restream, and so like sometimes the chats come in with some kind of delay. So yeah. I need to like have all three of the chats up at once or something. I don't really know yet. I'm gonna have to figure it out one day. All right, cool. So I think we almost got the gameplay going. There's a couple of scenes in here I need to make sure we finish up. So like this guy needs to just be you going from one side of the moon to the other. So let's kind of work on that. Yeah, that's a good idea, Bamboy. Just stream to Twitch only. I agree. But like, it's so easy to do all three. Honestly, the reason I like streaming to YouTube is like it saves the stream there, and I don't have to like transfer it or anything, and so I don't have to like store it. That's pretty nice. If I put it on Twitch, it like deletes after a certain amount of days. And I don't know about Facebook, but I'm putting it on Facebook too. And who knows how long that stores or anything. Okay. Yeah, for this scene, this is gonna just be the moon. So I can delete the Earth, I can delete the trajectory, and this launch button thing. So I'm going to steal the space that I'm using here. So even delete this background. Let's copy that and paste that here. Cool. Let's close that scene out. Alright. I could take some reference from the Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, I could do that. I haven't played that before, so I don't know what kind of game that is or looks like. Alright, so this one I'm going to make the moon kind of big and in the middle. Yeah, no worries, man. Kerbal's a simulation? Oh, I think I know what that is. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. It's like you build your own spaceships or something, and it does stuff. Yeah. This game's not like any kind of simulation. It's more just a storytelling game where it's telling the story of Apollo 13. But I know what you're talking about. Thanks, Fanboy, for reminding me what it was. Alright, let's go do this orbit thing again. My eyes are drying out. Been staring at a screen too long with context. I guess I'll make another thing in here called spaceship. And this would just be a sprite renderer. Let's go back to 2D mode. Yeah. I'm gonna just start this off at 90, negative 90. Put this at 2.25. So hopefully when I rotate the orbit, it just goes around like that. And once it's like there, I'll go ahead and fade the black and go to the next scene. But we'll do that really slow. Actually, I might even start it off a little bit earlier like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. 30 degrees. Okay. So in this scene, we have the scrolling stars. The spaceship's going to go around the moon. And what's going to happen next is it goes to the next scene. Okay. So this is going to be an animation. Yep. We're going to go ahead and put that in the animations. We'll say orbit or go around moon. And really after so you have it 30 and maybe 3 seconds later we'll be at 180, maybe a little bit less, like 150 the other way. 220. Wait, I'd be at 270 minus 30 is 240. No, let's go the other way. 220 was pretty good. 210. Ah, yeah, 210 is what the number I was looking for. So, how does that look? No, wrong way. Go the other way. Alright, so somewhere in the middle, we're gonna go the other way. Or let's just go to negative 180 minus something. We'll go to negative 180, maybe negative 150. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, I don't know how many seconds I want this to happen though for, so I'm gonna just keep zooming out and do it to like 15 seconds. Alright, we have to zoom in here a little bit just to get it right. Alright, so hopefully I'm gonna make it linear. I don't want it to ease like that. Okay, so that looks good. So it's going around the moon. Alright, looking at the Ludum Dare Jam page, it looks like we have 18 hours and 20 minutes. I'm going to try to just get a little bit of sleep so I can get some extra work done on this sucker. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. At the end of this animation, I'm going to try to... Can I do like scripts or events or something? Animation event. I guess what I could do is just like have a load scene on enable script. I'll do that. The nice lazy man's way out. So let's do that. Public class load scene on enable. Some mono behavior. We'll have a scene name. I'm changing it to the next song. And simply on enable scene manager dot load scene name. Easy cheesy. And there it is. Alright. Gonna look on our orbit. We're gonna have a load scene on enable. You're gonna load 12. I don't know, do you have a canvas anymore? No. So you're gonna load scenes 12 lunar module. Sleep is for the weaklings. Yeah, definitely. That's why I want to sleep, but I'm gonna just sleep for a little bit. So I'm only a little weak. I'm not a lot of weak. Alright, so let's record. And maybe here we just turn it off. So it should be on, and then... Oh, no, the other way. Damn it. Undo. Alright, so don't record. It should already be off. But then we hit record, put you in the right spot, and turn you on. Yeah, that's what I want. Save all of that. Let's see if it loads the next scene. So, you're in your spaceship, you know, you're checking out the moon. You know, what a pretty moon. Thing that sucks, I'm an astronaut and I can't land on it because of the stupid fuel that's no longer in my ship. Oh, it just looped. Why did it just loop? And it didn't enable... It didn't enable the thing? Okay. Let me check something here. Specifically, the project folder animations orbit 1. Or go around the moon. Don't loop time. Just let it be. So another 15 seconds of this guy just going around the moon. Okay, cool. It loads the next scene. And then this guy is the lunar module. Then you do it again. Then you gotta escape in here. Alright, so this one is gonna be the descent to Earth and like everything kind of falling away. Yeah, I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this indeed. Well, let's just work on at least some of the aspects of this. So it's definitely the background's wrong. So let's go ahead and grab the right background. And let's grab the right scrolling stars. Let's try that again. There's no orbit, there's no moon, there's no trajectory. What we have here is just the Earth. I'll just put it at the center of the screen. I will see if I can make it a little bigger. And what I might do, just to give it some difference, some different feel to the game, I'll do something like this, I guess, so that we can see that we're like landing on Earth. So I'm gonna have like the spaceships like coming in like this. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. And so I'm gonna try to do this with animations. So spaceship. Alright, so our spaceship, I think, is going to start from off the screen. We'll go ahead and add an animation. This is what we call spaceship flies in, flies towards Earth. And so I'm going to say this is going to take like a second or two maybe to kind of come in. Maybe even rotate a little bit more towards Earth. I didn't actually record that, so let's go ahead and do that. I want to go like here, maybe more like here. I'll just make it like 8 seconds. I want it to like spawn some particles, so I'm gonna do that at some point. Alright, well, let's go to the animations. Spaceship flies towards Earth. Let's not loop time, but in spaceship, why don't we have the load scene on enable behavior going, and then we just get to the end here, hit record. Let's go ahead and enable that there, unrecord, go back to the beginning, and here the scene that we're gonna load is 16 command module. Hoping that's right. Yeah. Okay. And to the moon and back. Alright, and so we have April 13. Oh, the ship exploded. Now what? Alright. Alright, cool. So, here's the thing. At this scene, I want the astronauts to say, like, hey, I'm excited to go to the moon. I know there's probably not life there, but I can't, but, you know, we never know until we take a look. And then maybe, like, says, why don't you try going to the spaceship? Let's get to the spaceship. And then, like, that's what they say at, like, the end. And they don't go back. And then we go here. Here we're saying, all right, we're all ready. All right, let's do it. Everyone's really excited. Can't believe we're here. Okay. And then we see T minus 5, 4, or maybe that's supposed to be the titles at the bottom. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just looking at chat now. Sorry, I just saw it. So can now feel baby. Can now feed baby, which will make it stop and refill hunger bar before continuing its nonsense. Fully implemented now. Nice. Good job, fanboy. And then YT animation keeps saying, please, please. Why are you not listening? I I I I am listening. But maybe you're not talking about me. Maybe you're talking about someone else. But who could that be? Fanboy, but you have to take whatever it's playing with away before it will take the bottle. So you gotta undistract it. If it's distracted, there's no way you'll be able to feed it. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna keep going. YT animation. How can I stop randomly spawning enemies after spawning a certain amount of enemies in Unity 2D? Okay. It depends how are you spawning the enemies. Alright, so let's go to the command module. And then ground control. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think I need to work on... Alright, so Bamboy is helping you out, but I know you guys are on 2 different platforms. So he's saying keep a list of the enemies, and then just say list.count is greater than or equal to max enemy.count. But you know, it's hard to get all that done in via voice. And then someone else is just saying some other random stuff that I can't understand. I think it's just in a different language. Alright, I'm gonna stop paying attention to the chat. Unless it's Bamboy, then I'll totally pay attention. Or, you know, if it's someone else, I'll try to help. But, like, I can't help with the scripting issues of others when I'm, like, so far behind on my stuff. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, I want this to like break apart when it gets close. And then I actually gotta make the earth graphics too. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick scene for that one. So for the victory, it's just gonna have, I guess, the main camera. Food break time, alright. Wait, for you or for the baby? I'm confused. So let's go ahead and put the main camera in. Let's put the background in. Let's give this kind of a sky blue. I'm gonna go ahead and put a ground. The ground is just gonna be actually ocean. I'm just gonna use the white block that I made. And that's just gonna be a nice blue ocean. And I'm gonna just do this very much by hand. Just go like that. And I'm gonna just basically make a animation eventually where the sprite becomes like this. This is the command module. And it's just coming on in. It's coming in on a parachute. And I can just do that with these sprites. I don't really have a parachute looking thing. This kind of looks like a parachute. Alright. That's a terrible looking parachute. But that's what this is. Alright. Alright. And just like that, this is the victory screen. And I guess I should have like a ship coming in. Alright, so let's just start naming these things. This is a parachute. This is the ship. We'll call it a rescue ship. This could just be coming in like this. Alright, so there we go. We got the rescue ship. So, okay, that's the victory scene. Start it all over one more time and see if I need to work on any more logic. Alright, so we started the game. Go to the spaceship. Go to the podium, I guess. Go to this button. Launch on the right trajectory. Go ahead and check out different dialogue stuff going on. Go to the command module. If you want to check out more, everything's running normally. Check this guy out. And then that explosion happens, you recover. And then I think at the end of that, I'm going to say, Houston, we've had a problem. And then we just hit this thing. Okay. It's crawling into this thing. I'm going to go ahead and just give that a really simple animation. Alright, so in here, I should have just made this 0. I'm just going to still give this a really simple animation. Alright, so let's go to animation, create, under here, we'll just call this parachuting in, and basically go ahead and record. Maybe it'll be something like this, like that. Maybe I should do it like from the center. Okay, and then like at the 50-second mark, maybe go here, something like that, and then I don't know what I'm doing, but we're just gonna keep going. And then like 140, I guess we can, oh, yeah, alright. Don't mean to do that. Although, that's probably better than what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, let's undo everything I've been doing. Alright, so I am going to do it from here. It's just easier. So here's 25. Delete this one. 25, 50. And then 115. Cut it down. Then 140. guess. And these guys, you can stop recording now. These guys, let's put you on, or let's put the ocean kind of far back. -100. Alright, so next time I look at this and hit play. Yeah, that last one is just ridiculous. Let's not be so ridiculous. Oh, I thought I was recording. Alright. Okay. That looks okay enough. Let's make sure that animation doesn't loop. I think the animation should loop, actually. Oh, except the orbiting Earth. That one should. Okay. Yeah, I think we got something going. To the moon and back. Alright. Got the really simplistic story down. So silly, but it's there. I haven't committed in a long time either. Let's go ahead and commit. I think everything's saved. I'm just gonna, gosh. Got story loop down. Now to just add some actual content and maybe a better dialogue system for some NPCs. Okay. Yeah. Don't think about it too much. Just let it be. Alright, just for my own edification, I'm going to build and run this to see if it runs in the browser. It's always good to test the build, before the final hour. You don't need to be debugging a whole bunch of stuff like that late in the game. Just waiting on a build. While we wait too, here's the Ludum their website. 17 hours, 51 minutes. I'm gonna try to sleep for like 6 hours, 7 hours, and then get back on it and try to spend the rest of that time making this as good as it can be. Uh, Hopefully with some art. I'm gonna need to add some sounds and music. Uh, yeah, all that stuff's gotta be done. I'm trying to think of a good sound for like trying to interact like that. Right. What? Me? 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 Excuse me. Eh, 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 Excuse me. I don't know. I'll try to think of like a non-invasive way that like someone says like excuse me, but I can't really think of it. The web assembly takes forever, but it takes even longer online, and I can't seem to get my GitHub action to work. And I'm just too tired to like, well, I don't actually have the time to figure out what's going on in here. But you can see it tries to build, but then like it fails pretty quickly actually. It fails on this Unity build one. Yeah. And I just don't know why. I'm gonna have to try that puppet thing maybe. I'm guessing I just can't run this license.js because this one before couldn't actually work either. Might go check out the website to see if it's having issues. Ah, here's the game. Yep, it all seems to be working still. Can I even make it full screen like that? Okay. Oh, lost the 2 astronauts on this scene. That's okay. We'll fix that. Oh yeah, I gotta make that look much better. I should size this, canvas size it. Yep. So we can check out ground control. All this looks the same. But this is not where I need to be. And then I'm home! Yay! I guess I should animate the ship coming in too. Yeah, but this looks good. I think this is all great and should work quite nicely. Um, I know I committed, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the borders. Yeah, you know what I should have done? It's too late now, but I should have made the borders a prefab. That way I only had to do that once. I guess it's not too, it's too late. It's too late. Alright, so that's done. Ground control borders. Oh, wait, this is prefab. Let's see if I can just do it here. Okay, 2, 3, but you're also so you. It's looking pretty good. Alright, let's get this going. I'm gonna take this background out. I'm gonna put the space background in. Oops, not in characters though. And I'll put the scrolling stars here too. And let's see, that's 3. What about 4? Yeah, let's do that here too. Oops. Accident. Space. Background. Oops, let's go ahead and get rid of this background. And, alright. Copy that. Command module. Yep, ground control, don't need it. Don't need it. Let's delete this guy. Go up here, hit paste. Okay. By the way, maybe you, can I just make you scale with screen size? Make sure you kind of stay like that. That would be better for me. Oh wait, I didn't like that. Can we go even smaller, like 600 by 480? Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm better with that. I'll probably move all of that in a bit. Okay. I know the lunar module ones I'm gonna have to change. But we're getting there. this one, I might make like a dark teal. We'll just make it like a blue. Maybe like that, yeah. But maybe, ooh, and scrolling stars. But not nearly as many, I guess. Let's make it like 50. Something just kind of off, right? And maybe these will go a little faster, like 1.5. Wonder how that looks. Okay, I kind of want it even a little more urgent. So let's go 3. Alright, even more. Let's go 7. Okay. Oh, that first scene. This is not scrolling background. This should be, maybe just a star spawner. Maybe like 30, maybe. Maybe a little brighter. Yeah, like that. Yeah. What? I thought I fixed that one. Guess I did not. I think I made this. Thought I duplicated this, put this out here, deleted this, made this like 50 and saved that, no? That might help to be more centered. Um, what I'm thinking is I'll like fade the black and then like maybe have some text in the black and then come back out for anything like that couldn't be shown. Yeah, I think some text in between each of these scenes would be great. And so the astronauts could only see the moon as they passed right by. Alright, at this point I want the stars to go the other way. Yeah. So many things left to do. This is the final scene. Yeah, okay. I think this is good. I just need to unsure, but I will make a list tomorrow morning and we'll just, get through as much as we can. Yeah, I think I can do it. I think we just need to put some time to it. Alright, I'm gonna get a couple hours of sleep and I'll be back in the morning and we're just gonna knock this out. We're gonna put the graphics in, we're gonna put some text in between each of the scenes, and we're gonna do a fade to black. Let's start just writing it down because I'm gonna need to do this. Alright, so we created that. Let's hide the completed task. Command module scene, space scene. We didn't make a dialogue sheet. We totally need to do that still. Alright, so let's add spaceship graphic to intro screen and first scene. Add grass to ground intro first. Let's just look at it, shall we? Make some nice blue sky first. We'll do this first. We'll do menu first. Third. Start game button. Graphic. Title font. Subtitle font. So that's all the stuff I see here. Yeah. Okay, so you hit start game. Character, GFX, character, anim, walk, NPC, GFX. I don't even think I need to animate the NPCs. Everything I got from the first is fine. Oh, exclamation, vector, GFX, dialogue, window, vector, GFX. Console GFX, chair GFX, back console GFX, NG GFX, yeah. Yeah. Add NPCs to third. Add fade to black between scenes. Maybe add subtitle to scenes. Maybe. Earth image, moon image, trajectory image, and I guess the actual spaceship version 1, spaceship after, I'll say version 2, after explosion, ground control can keep the same graphics, sitting astronauts, background, console, command module. Yeah, okay. So that looks fine and dandy. How about command module chair? Glowing red light for ground control. maybe glowing blue light for lunar module entrance. Reverse stars and scenes after going around the moon. Definitely want to do that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna need like transition scenes between each one. Create transition title between each scene. Create separation after while descending to Earth. Animate ship, animate water, and that might be it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, alright. I'm good with that. That's a long list, but I think it's gonna be helpful. Can I reverse the order? Or just start from the bottom up, I guess. I might just delete this one. Alright, so just adding some graphics, add some grass. Yeah, this is gonna be good. The fade to black is really the biggest thing I want to do after I add some spaceships. Don't I have like a fade? Some transition text. I know I wrote that somewhere. Maybe a subtitle of the scene would be nice too. And background. I mean, all that's important for sure. Yeah, that's the other thing I want to do. Alright, these all kind of go together. I'm sure there's so much more, but this is a good... Oh, anything about sound. Like, add music, add sounds. So generic, I don't know. Alright, well, that'll be third pass for sure. Okay, so that is the game. I got some to-dos listed. Go handle them tomorrow and have this game done. This, I need to slow down the stars on this guy. Why don't we slow it down to like 0.2? Thank you for that animation for the parachuting in. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna just expand this so much. Like maybe all the way to like 15, 20 seconds maybe. Like I'm thinking, yeah, like that. So that's the last scene. That way you kind of get that nice. Okay. I think this is good. Good enough maybe. Alright. Is there anything else? I think I'm done. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna take a rest. Alright guys, I'll see you again tomorrow in the morning. Adios. Good luck on your jams if you're working on them. Later.